All right. How you doing?
Great. How are you?
Oh, I'm living the dream.
Are you?
Sure.
Is that a lie?
Yeah, no, I'm all right. Everything's good. How are you?
I'm great. Actually,
Still.
do you want to hear my goddamn?
I do.
Because I wasn't great yesterday.
Uh-oh, what happened?
God damn!
You know how I've told stories about how sometimes I get fainty?
Yes.
You know.
I'm aware. It's how we met. It's how we became best friends.
I think maybe one of the last times I've mentioned it on the pod, I think I was pregnant with one of the boys and I was driving and I had to pull over because I had a little fainty spell. Well, guess what fucking happened?
Again?
It happened again. It happened at kid pickup.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, it's fucking right.
Were you in line, like in the car?
No, because my kids, I have to walk up and grab them.
Oh, okay.
Like, my younger one is still having trouble going to school and all that stuff. So we still do, like, I walk up to the gate, drop them off, and then pick them up at the gate. Mm-hmm. So, like, you know, least amount of anxiety possible. Mm-hmm. And then yesterday, right before school let out, my stomach, it always happens when I gotta shit my brains out. Sorry, TMI. And my stomach took a turn and it started cramping, like, so bad. It's not like the normal poopy cramps when you're like touching cotton and you're like fucking standing up in the car trying to drive home.
Yeah.
It's not like that. It is like that, but then add in like a lot of pain and like sweaties and like spit in your mouth because you're going to throw up. It sucks.
Like something's going to happen. Yeah.
Right. And that started to happen before I had to leave for school. And so I tried to go to the bathroom and nothing happened. And I laid down for like 2 minutes and then it came and it goes away. It comes in waves, right? Just like normal shit.
Just like normal shit, fucking waves.
Right. Exactly. And so it had gone away and I got in the car and I was like, we can do this. And then I get to the school and I'm like 5 minutes before the bell. And I usually get out of my car and stand and wait because the little ones, like my younger one, sometimes he'll get out like a minute or two early. And if I'm not there, it's a whole thing. Okay. Yeah. And so I'm sitting in the car and there's 5 minutes before and my stomach churns again. And I'm like, oh no. Like I had to unbutton my pants, lay my chair back and just breathe through it. And I'm like, this motherfucking bell needs to ring. Like 5 minutes felt like an eternity.
Like don't say bye to your friends. We gotta fucking go.
Right. And then a little wave hit and I was like, okay, I'm going to sit here as long as I can and I'm going to go at the last possible second. Because to be in public feeling like that, I can't hide it. Like my face goes white. I'm sweating. I'm about to faint. Like it's not pretty.
Yeah.
And so a second wave comes and then it ends and I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling good at all. Like I should not stand up, but it's time. Like now the gates are open.
Yeah.
And so I get out of my car, I take like 5 steps and I start to black out.
Oh no.
And so I sit on the curb and I put my head down and I'm in front of all these parents.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nobody better fucking call a medical emergency because it
Christ.
looks like a medical emergency and it probably is.
And they're like, we have a collapsible toilet in the back of our ambulance.
Oh my God. And I didn't even have, like the thing with the fainties is like the stomach cramps, but you're not ready to shit yet.
Yeah.
And so that's what was happening. And I sat down and I like got my vision back because my vision was going. Like my legs were wobbly. When I took my first 3 steps, I was like a newborn baby giraffe. And I'm like, there's no way I'm going to make it to the gate. And so I like get my vision back and then I like race back to the car on the passenger side. My arms weren't working. Like I had to like flop them around to open the car because I'm about to fucking pass out.
Yeah.
By myself.
Wait, you ran back to the car?
Yeah. Because
Okay.
I'd only made it like from my
steps.
parking spot to the curb, which is then the crosswalk is next. So I go back to the car. I lay all the way back. I put my feet up because I know how to keep myself from fainting. And I breathe through it. I'm dripping sweat because it's also 90-something degrees, but also it makes you sweat.
Yeah.
I'm dripping sweat and I can't, like, my mouth is glued shut. I'm just dying. I look like death. My face is white as a ghost.
Oh my God.
And I get my vision back again. And now I'm a couple minutes past the bell and I'm like, I have to get to them. And so
Girl, it's not fucking war. It's school.
I was
They're going
like,
to be okay.
Girl, I am traumatized because my younger one, like the anxiety, we're literally going to a doctor for it tomorrow to talk about it. And I just don't want to rock the boat at all. And also when this is happening, very much a lot of it is anxiety based inside my body, right? Like I caused myself to faint by my vasco, whatever nerve, vagus
Vagal.
nerve. Yeah, whatever that fucking shit is, it always happens.
Yeah, that's the one I got too.
Oh my God, it fucking sucks. So anyway, I get myself together and I'm like, we're going to do this. And we're just going to get to the bench and then I'm going to sit down again and they'll find me at the bench. And so I'm walking and I get to the fucking crosswalk and of course they blow the fucking whistle. So then I have to wait there forever and my stomach is just churning and I'm sweating and I'm like, breathing really heavy, trying not to faint, right?
Oh my God.
How come on this day, every motherfucker wants to talk to me? Like, every little kid, not motherfucker, they're sweet, but every little kid's like, hi, my kid's name's Mom, hi. Like, they all know me from being in the classroom so many goddamn times. Anyway, so they're all saying hi to me. One dad is like, I like your shirt, because I'm wearing the, like, ma, bruh shirt.
Yeah.
And I'm like, thanks. I can't see them. Like, my vision is closing in so much, I can barely see them. And I'm just looking at the bench. Like, get to the bench and sit down. Yeah. And while I get to the bench, my older one goes, Mom, what the heck? Because he was standing by, like, the pickup line for the cars, thinking maybe I'll pull up in a car, which was one of my considerations. But then I was like, what if I'm stuck in traffic forever? I'd rather walk and get them and get back and get home than sit there, because I'm fainting in the car, too. Like, I'm going to faint no matter where I'm at.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And I'm like, oh, Mommy just doesn't feel good. I think I'm overheated because I'm sweating and about to pass out.
Oh, God.
And I'm like, I just need to sit on the bench for a second. And then my younger one's like, it's okay, Mommy. I love you so much. I want you to live longer than me. Like, just being super positive and hopping around me. And instantly I'm like, okay, thank God. Like, I didn't create any more fucking trauma for this kid.
I've got them. But if I pass out, it's going to be a
bad.
lot of trauma.
Yeah. So then I just sit there and I breathe for a minute. And my older one is like opening his water bottle and shoving it in my face like I'm a dog. Because I had told him I'm just overheated and I need a minute.
Yeah.
But also, like, when you're about to shit yourself, no more input. Like, I want nothing in my body. So, like, you know?
Yeah, I do.
Anyway, so I get it to the point where I can see again, right? But I clearly do not feel well. And I'm like,
You're
all right.
let's run back to the car.
Yep. I'm like, all right, boys, we're going to get up and we're going to the car. Hold Mommy's hands. And then so we start walking and they're just chatting all about, can we go do this fundraiser and that thing? And can we get this, that, and the other? I'm saying yes to everything. I'm like, absolutely we can. Like, pretending that it's just a great and wonderful day and Mommy's in the best mood. Drenched in sweat. Like, my shirt was pasted. I looked like I just ran a fucking mile.
Oh, God.
And it was all over. You know when you can feel it, like, dripping on your face, which is very rare for me. That was happening. I was not doing well. Anyway, I get back to the car and I didn't even wait for them to buckle up. I started the car and I started backing up because we're in the school parking lot. I'll be safe. You'll
be fine.
Yeah. Anyway, and then by the time we got out into the fucking traffic of everything, they were all buckled and we only live like 2 minutes away from the fucking school. And every crosswalk, every stop sign, every light, it was fucking red. And I'm like, why? God, why? Like, I'm going to faint.
These are the tribulations you've been waiting for.
I probably should not be driving. That was my biggest fear, is that somebody was going to be like recognize me and be like, are you okay? And then not let me drive.
Yeah,
because I just have to shit. Like,
I just need to get home.
Like, should I be driving? Probably not. Is it safe enough? Yeah, I won't do it if I can't see, you know?
Yeah, I'll pull over.
And I was feeling much better by the time I was sitting in the car, you know? Unbuckle my pants, release everything. Anyway, I got to the house and I was like, get yourself in the house, kids. And I did my thing. And then I felt a little better, but I was sick all day yesterday. Like, my stomach was just not right. I don't know what the fuck happened. It used to be that would happen if I had something spicy and beer. Like, my stomach doesn't like beer. I think I'm becoming allergic to beer, which is very unfortunate, and I still totally drink it. And we did have
I feel like that's happened to all of our friends so far.
I know. I don't want it to happen to me, but I do have a very sensitive tummy. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yeah, me too. Almost died. Yeah. And they're like, anyway, can you get me some goldfish?
Hey, Mom, whenever you're ready, I need the internet.
When you're done dying, can I call Erin's kit? I don't fucking care what you do. Call an ambulance. I'm dying.
Call whoever you want.
Oh, my God. So what's your goddamn, Erin?
My goddamn is just that we had our fucking 20 goddamn year high school reunion.
Yeah, sure as fuck we did.
We did. And we went, which I'm proud of us for.
I am too.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It was fun. It was at a little country dive bar, which was great, but also probably not where our high school should have had it.
A couple people asked me, they were like, so if you grew up where we went to school, then why are you here? And I'm like, oh, well, I have a different story, but
yeah,
you know. And I even answered like that. I was like, oh, I've moved so much, but yeah, my mom lives around the corner, so I used to come here all the time.
yeah, right. It's right over there.
Yeah.
Wow. Nothing spectacular happened or anything other than, you know, we made it. We did it. And it's been 20 motherfucking years.
I know. It was cool to, like, catch up with everybody and reminisce and all that stuff.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a good time. Can't wait for 30, you know?
Yeah. Maybe we'll have name tags at 30.
No.
You don't want the name tags?
No.
I feel like that could have avoided me being like, hi, I'm Stacy, and everybody being like, I fucking know
aware
who you are. And I'm like, oh, good. Okay. Great. This is where you tell me your name.
Cool, because I don't know you.
I forgot
is what I'm saying.
Everyone, except for a few people.
Yeah. I feel like I recognized most people. Didn't remember everyone's names, but
Yeah.
you know.
I'd say I recognized like maybe a quarter to half the people, which is pretty good for me.
That is pretty good.
And most of them were our friends, though. So I'm
Right.
like, oh, well, that one's easy.
Which is the reason that we went. Because
Yeah.
our friend was putting it on. And we're
Yeah.
like, all right, I guess we'll go.
Yeah.
For you.
And I forced you. You're welcome.
That's true. In the end, I ended up forcing you.
You did. You did. And we did it.
We sure did. Anyway, you want to talk about murder?
Yup.
Oh,
Sure shit do.
Today, I'm going to tell you on episode 360 about Lauren Giddings.
Giddings.
So, Lauren Teresa Giddings was born on April 18th, 1984, making her an Aries.
Ooh.
She was energetic. Well, allegedly, Aries are energetic, impulsive, competitive, and thriving on new challenges and working under pressure. Okay?
Okay. Who knew
thrive
that
on
about
shit.
Aries?
Who knew? She was the oldest of 3 sisters who described her as vibrant and kind-hearted. Lauren was the first one in her family to go to college, and she chose to attend Mercer University in Macon, Georgia, to study law and become a public defender.
Oh, wow. Okay. She's
Hell yeah.
smart.
Hell yeah, she is.
I love it. Go, Lauren.
Go, Lauren. When she moved to Georgia, Lauren lived in an apartment complex called Barrister's Hall, which was mostly student housing for law students at Mercer University.
Interesting. That sounds familiar. I don't know why, though.
It will.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you've probably seen a thing or two about this one.
Okay.
But Mercer University is right across the street from the apartment complex Barrister's Hall.
Okay.
She was the president of the Mercer chapter of the Federalist Society.
The Federalist.
Mm-hmm. It's an organization that advocates.
Yeah.
That advocates.
Where do you want to put the emphasis?
Yeah, literally. For an originalist interpretation of the U.S. Constitution.
I was going to ask if it had anything to do with the Federal Reserve.
Oh.
Or government in general.
You know, something about government, but I don't necessarily know if...
Did you know that the Federal Reserve isn't even a government organization? Allegedly. I did not fact check this.
No.
But it's like a privately owned whatever. And we all just are like...
This person,
Yeah.
this one guy, fucking Rockefeller, is going to give us all our money
Always
back.
is Rockefeller. All right. Anyway. Okay. So...
Yeah, so she was like...
the original Constitution.
Mm-hmm, yep.
Without any amendments?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I was like, I'm not going to dig too far into
Right.
that because,
Who knows?
listen,
Okay.
she was the president of that society, right?
Gotcha.
And then in May of 2011, Lauren graduated Mercer University.
Yay.
And she just had to pass the bar exam, and then she'd be a real-life attorney, right?
Just got to pass that exam.
Mm-hmm.
No big deal.
Mm-hmm. That's probably the easy part, right?
Uh-huh.
I've heard.
Yeah. Everybody always passes it the first time.
Yeah, you only have to take it, like, once. They give you so many chances. So her sister Caitlin was getting married that summer, so after graduation, Lauren went back home to Maryland for the wedding.
Okay.
And while there, her sister recalls talking to Lauren about her plans, and Lauren said that this was like her last, time off, like her last little hurrah.
Uh-huh.
And then she was gonna get back home to Georgia. She's gonna study her ass off for the bar, and like fucking nose to the grindstone, not going out, gonna study this and that, right?
Buckle down.
Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not sure what day exactly Lauren returned home from Maryland,
Mm-hmm.
but at least 2 days later, on June 27th, Lauren's sister Caitlin noticed that Lauren was being pretty quiet and not responding. Right?
Uh-oh. That's not good.
But she chalked it up to she's studying for the bar, so she's busy,
Right,
whatever. Like,
right.
no big deal. She'll get back to her soon. But on June 29th, another friend of Lauren's named Ashley also noticed that she couldn't get a hold of Lauren.
Uh-oh.
So she contacted Caitlin to ask if she had been in touch, but Caitlin said she still hadn't heard from her. And Caitlin did a double check and realized that all of her texts had gone unanswered, so she called Lauren and it went straight to voicemail.
No, thank you.
Mm-hmm. By midnight that night, they both had contacted more of Lauren's friends and family asking if anyone had heard from her, and when no one had, they got scared and Lauren's dad started packing up to drive out immediately.
Oh my God. Go, Dad.
On June 30th, 2011, which is like that night, it's like almost 1 a.m. So on the
Right.
29th, they were like, hey, what the fuck?
Right.
And that night / the next morning at almost 1 a.m, Lauren's friend Ashley called the police to report Lauren missing.
Go, Ashley.
The police showed up, they made a report, and said that they would pass it along to detectives who would follow up in, like, the morning, you know?
When we can see.
Yeah.
We'll look for her when the sun comes out, when the lights turn on.
In the daylight.
I'm scared. It's dark.
Mm-hmm. I don't like it out here. It's really spooky. So at 9 a.m., Detective Patterson was on the case.
Okay, let's see it, Patterson.
He showed up at the apartment building, and he started his investigation. He went knocking on doors, and Lauren's neighbor opened the door. It's a man named Stephen McDaniel.
Okay.
Stephen was also a law student who had just graduated Mercer University, and he was actually the vice president to the Federalist Society.
Oh, shit.
So
Her counterpart.
To her president, he was the vice president. They knew each other, right?
Interesting. And they live next door? That's crazy.
They live next door. So he actually knew her, and he was immediately concerned for her well-being, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, she's missing? That's fucking crazy. We just graduated.
Yeah.
Now, Detective Patterson brought Stephen to his patrol car and briefly interviewed him. And then he did a walk-around of the apartment complex. And at 9:40 a.m., he discovered a female torso in a trash can on the east side of the building.
No.
Detective Patterson...
It's still in the trash can?
Girl, it's still in the trash.
What the fuck?
And it smelled.
No, I bet.
And there were flies.
Oh my God.
It
wasn't
was
great.
pretty obvious, right?
That sucks.
So Detective Patterson didn't announce this.
Right.
But he asked Stephen and two of Lauren's friends, Ashley and another person, to come to the station so he could interview them, and they all agreed, right? Like, fuck yeah, let's find Lauren.
Oh my God, how heartbreaking.
Yeah. Detective Patterson interviewed Ashley first and then went to interview Stephen. But during that interview, he was interrupted because another friend of Lauren's had arrived for questioning.
Okay.
So he left the interview with Stephen to go interview the other friend while another officer finished the interview with Stephen.
Weird.
Yeah, a little bit. When Detective Patterson came back to finish with Stephen, the other officer was like, meh, he's fine. We're all set here. He's ready to go home, right?
Huh. Okay.
But Detective Patterson was like, nah, I'm going to question him myself.
Let me finish
I'm
my job.
Gonna fucking check all these boxes, right?
Okay.
And Stephen was still cooperative through all of this. And at the end of the interview, Detective Patterson asked Stephen if he could have consent to search his apartment. He's like, we're looking in all the apartments, right? Like,
right.
I've asked all of the people, all of the tenants, if we could search the apartments, and they've all agreed. Will you agree? And Stephen was like, I'm really protective of my privacy, right? Like, I don't want to do that. And then, Detective Patterson keeps pressing, like, well, everybody else is doing it. And you're really not going to let me look in your apartment.
Right. Don't you want to find out where she's at?
Yeah, we have a missing girl. Do you not even want to find her? Do you even care where she is? This and that, right? And so Stephen is like, well,
I don't want to waste your resources.
Well, he's like, maybe it's the lawyer in me because he just went to law school, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I have firearms in there, and I'm just really protective of, my area and my firearms and this and that, and I don't want to, this and that. So Detective Patterson pressured him for a while until Stephen finally relented to let him look in his apartment.
Even got the lawyer.
Just to see if Lauren was there, right? Like, he's like, I just want to see if she's in there. I just want to see if she's in there. But at this point, remember, Detective Patterson knows that there has been a female torso in the trash can. So,
right. We're sure she's not in there. We're looking for evidence.
But you're looking for stuff, right?
Yeah.
So...
like, where did you cut this body up?
Right. Like, there might be some evidence from that.
Allegedly.
I
butcher deer in my shower. What do? I'm just kidding. I don't do that.
I was like, that's so messy. You should do it outside.
That's where my dad did it.
Ugh, really?
Yeah.
In the shower?
No. Outside.
Oh, okay. I was like, girl.
That'd be weird.
You were in fucking Virginia.
It was weird enough just outside.
Yeah. Okay, wow, that really changed my perspective of your dad for half a second.
Girl, I don't know. He was always very secretive. We never know.
Drag that shit through the living room? Your mom was cool with it?
Probably not.
Okay, so...
but a family's got to eat, You know
what I mean? So Stephen finally relents, but he's like, I'll go with you. Like, I'll do a walkthrough with you just to point out that Lauren's not in here, right?
Okay.
So then Detective Patterson also asked Stephen to lift up his shirt, and he noticed 2 scratches that he thought looked like fingernail scratches.
Uh-oh.
And they're like 4 to 5 inches long. They're like that, not breaking skin, but where it like does that blood vessel thing, right?
Yeah.
Like you had to be scratched pretty hard for that.
Right.
And
where it's like a hickey or something from your scratch. Yeah.
Yeah. And Stephen said that he didn't know where those had come from. It must have happened in his sleep.
He's like, I think my apartment's haunted.
You're at
been attacked.
Barrister's Hall. Yeah, it's a severe haunting.
Yes, yes.
So at 1:40 p.m. that same day, Detective Patterson was finished interviewing everyone that he had, and he's ready to go back to the apartments to start looking through apartments,
To start
right?
snooping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Stephen accompanied Detective Patterson through his apartment, where Detective Patterson noticed a large samurai sword,
Oh,
a large knife in his bedroom,
no big deal.
a semi-automatic rifle on the bed,
Oh my God.
2 handguns on the bed.
He's like, I sleep with it.
Right? And a large cooler near the front door.
Huh.
Yeah. So Detective Patterson was like, cool. I've seen all I need to see. Your apartment is not released to you. You can fucking scat.
Oh, shit.
Like, you're not arrested.
But
I'm not
there's a
keeping you.
samurai sword and guns and a cooler.
Yeah, but like, and guns. And
Yeah.
he's like, this is just a little suspicious.
Get the fuck out.
Yeah, so like, you can go, right?
And he was like, Scooby-Doo, I'm out of here.
Yeah, and he's like, all right, later.
Yoinks.
I'm gonna just fucking go hang out in the parking lot, right?
Yeah.
So they also, at this point, had cadaver dogs were searching in and around the apartments and the surrounding areas. And the dogs were named Cinco and Chance.
Aw.
The dogs allegedly alerted 8 times.
Okay.
Twice at Lauren's apartment.
One time at the dumpster.
Okay, so ironically enough, no. But
That's weird in Lauren's apartment.
yeah, twice in Lauren's apartment, once on her front door and once in her bathroom. Twice inside the vacant apartment below Lauren's,
Huh.
in the bathroom and the back living room wall,
Weird.
which also appeared to have been freshly painted, and there were small stains and smears consistent with dried blood.
Oh my God. These
Weird.
dogs are amazing.
Right?
That's crazy. Also, very large crime scene we're talking about here.
Yeah. So I don't really address it, but I'll talk about it later if you remind me.
Okay.
But also, the way that she was doing it was she had 2 dogs, and she would bring one in and, like, sniff around and stuff and see where that one hit, and then the second one was hitting in the same spots.
Like confirmation.
Yeah, exactly. So twice in Lauren's, twice in the vacant apartment downstairs, twice at Stephen's apartment,
Uh-oh, Steven.
in his bathroom and his bedroom,
Well, hey.
and twice at the laundry room, on the door, like, to the laundry room and inside the laundry room.
That's so strange.
Yeah.
It's everywhere.
So it might be worth noting, like you said, they didn't hit over by the trash cans where a body had been discovered just that morning,
Right.
right?
Right.
So it's a little weird, but okay.
Yeah, like we know a cadaver was there.
Yeah, exactly. Also, the human torso that they found was wearing shorts, no shirt or underwear, had a superficial scratch on like the chest area, not scratch, but like cut on the chest area.
Mm-hmm.
And that is all. That's what I just needed to
Wow.
tell you that part.
Shorts stay on a torso without legs.
Okay, so I didn't see any pictures, but I thought the same thing. Like, it must have been cut lower, maybe like knees. I don't know.
Oh, God, that's crazy.
Meanwhile, in the parking lot of the apartment complex, the news had gathered because they had heard that there was a report of a missing girl.
Yeah.
And so Stephen, with nowhere to go, right, he can't go back to his apartment,
Right.
he decided to go down and talk to them. You can see the
I'm
whole
just gonna
interview
smooth
online.
this all over. I think I do know this story.
You do know this story.
I didn't know that he was the vice president of the chapter.
Yeah.
I thought he was just some weirdo neighbor that had like a crush on her
I mean, he was a weirdo neighbor that had a crush on her.
and was the
And
vice president of it. I don't know why in
also-
my mind you can't also be successful at something if you're weird.
I mean, he had just graduated law school.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like at the same smartness as her. Although, we'll find out he really isn't that smart. But,
Right.
you know, spoiler. But he went out and talked to the news, right?
The
You
news.
can watch the whole interview online. He says that he's her neighbor and no one has seen or heard from her since Saturday.
Mhm.
And he mentions an email that she had sent out, which is weird. The reporter asked if he knew anyone who would want to hurt her, and he rambles on about, no, he doesn't. They just don't know where she is, don't know where she could be. The best that he can figure is that she went out running or something, and someone just snatched her.
Oh, God.
Yeah, and the reporter was like, yeah, cool. What about in the parking lot area? Did you see anything suspicious there? I heard that's where they found the body. And he was like, body? His
Shocked.
whole demeanor changes.
Yeah.
He didn't know that they had found that torso, right? And he's
Right.
already been questioned and everything by police.
The popo kept that shit from him.
Uh-huh. And so the reporter kind of backpedals, and she's like, well, I mean, we don't know if it's the same person.
But, like...
but
But Stephen knows.
but it seems like you might. And so she's like, we don't know if it's the same person. That's why I'm trying to ask people if they've seen anything weird. Like, I
Right.
think there's just a mass of bodies over here, but okay.
Yeah, right.
So he just stands there looking all dumbstruck, right? And she goes, are you okay, sir? And he says, I think I need to sit down. And then he walks away and he sits on the sidewalk.
Oh, God.
The reporter said that then he went next door to an AT&T building where an employee let him in.
Uh-huh.
She assumed just like a quiet place to collect himself, right? Because now he's just found out that this person that they're looking for
Right.
has
The president to his vice president is potentially dead in a
has been
dumpster.
assassinated, and he's going to have to take the role of presidency.
Oh, my God. Could you imagine? Not at a time like this.
I'm not ready for that kind of responsibility.
I was graduated.
So he stayed inside there for a few minutes, and then when he came back out, she asked him if he was okay, and he came right back over to her and started talking.
Oh, my
again,
God.
Right?
Okay.
So cameras started rolling again. They're
Jesus
like,
Christ.
fucking this guy.
Yeah.
He rambles again about how no one had seen her since Saturday and that she was an avid runner. Like, trying
Yeah.
to paint this picture, right?
Yeah.
He starts hyperventilating.
Oh, my God. Why give an interview?
Well, I don't know. In my not professional opinion, it all seems
Fake?
staged. Yeah,
Okay,
like
yeah.
acted out to me. He's like, I don't know, what could have happened?
Yeah.
And his like voice gets all high pitched.
Okay.
It's just weird, right?
Okay.
So he starts talking about how she's the nicest person there is, and he doesn't know who would want to hurt her.
Stephen.
Stephen. The reporter asked,
Stephen.
was she moving out soon? And Stephen answered that yes, she was supposed to be moving out that day.
Oh, no.
Side note, she had graduated and it was student housing, so it's kind of normal. Like,
Right.
you're done here now.
Yeah.
You got to
carry
go.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's like, this is my opportunity.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
Was like, she's going to be moving out pretty soon.
Never
Better
gonna
shoot
see
my
her
shot if I'm
We're not
going
to have a 20-year reunion. Not for college.
How will she ever remember her vice president?
Yeah. Yeah.
So the reporter asked, what's going on in your mind right now? What are you thinking? And he gets all hyperventilating again. And he
Yeah.
said, why would anyone do this?
Okay.
Like real high pitch, real
Yeah.
weird, right?
Yeah.
He also sobs periodically, but he has a lot of hair. He has like shoulder length, really curly hair that's very fluffy.
Yeah.
And he keeps like moving it around and stuff, and it goes in front of his face. So you can't actually see if there's any tears to
Right.
his sobs. And then when she asks him another question, he just stops and answers it. Like, yeah, so she's a runner. And I think maybe, like, you know, maybe someone could have snatched her when she was out running.
Lying.
Stephen also mentions in the interview that he had entered her apartment with some friends of hers who were looking for her, right?
Yeah.
So they showed up and he's like, whoa, what could have possibly happened? And then inserts himself and they all go into the apartment together.
How'd they get
to
in?
I guess a hidden key.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. So they looked on her computer and I guess brought up her email and saw that she had sent an email to a friend in Atlanta and said something along the lines of Macon, Georgia, hoodlums trying to break into her apartment on Thursday night and she was scared to stay there. It's unclear to me and I didn't find anything on it, but I feel like I remember when this all was happening that he may have fabricated that email from her computer.
I wonder, how long dead was she when they found her? Did they ever say?
I didn't see it. I couldn't find
yeah.
it. But immediately following this interview, Stephen went to go back to his apartment, right? Because he's like, they're probably done in there by now.
Oh, my God.
And he was met by Detective Patterson, who asked him to sign a consent form to search his apartment. And Stephen didn't respond, and he didn't sign the paper. So Detective Patterson had him go chill out in the, quote, mobile command center.
Ooh.
A.k.a. a big-ass truck that they parked at the complex.
Yeah.
Right?
They're like, we're just going to go ahead and get a warrant real quick.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You hang out here.
Exactly. Why don't you just sit right there?
I was hoping you'd save me some paperwork.
I was hoping you'd save me some time and a trip to go see the judge, but all right.
Yeah.
So Stephen did, without complaint. He just went and sat in the truck like nothing's wrong, right? He sat there until 8:42 p.m. So, I don't know,
my God.
9 fucking hours.
That's insane.
Right? Yeah. And Detective Patterson finally came back with a warrant to search his apartment because the dogs had alerted on the front door, right? Detective
The way
Patterson,
I'd be like, come and get me when you're done, I'll be at the Denny's, and then I just would run.
well, I would just leave.
Yeah.
He wasn't
Detained.
He
Yeah.
wasn't anything. And he's a law student. This whole time, I'm like, it doesn't sound like he really paid attention. But
No,
okay.
Yeah, right?
So Detective Patterson returned to the station, and he interviewed another of Lauren's friends while police searched Stephen's apartment.
Uh-huh.
Detective Patterson then went back to the apartment complex where Stephen was still waiting at the command center. At this point, it's almost 11 p.m.
Oh, God.
So
It's a long day.
It's a long day. Like, I'm ready for bed. Can I have my apartment back?
Right? I got to sleep next to my rifle.
We
Otherwise
call
I don't
her
get-
Charlene.
I don't get good sleep.
So Detective Patterson brought Stephen back to the station for another interview at 11 p.m.
Damn.
He interviewed him for quite a while until Lauren's dad showed up at the station. Because remember, he was driving from Maryland, right?
Right.
Detective Patterson went and spoke with Lauren's dad,
How heartbreaking.
and another detective continued the interview with Stephen.
Again.
Again, yeah. Detective Patterson came back at some point and continued the interview. And then at 1 a.m., he allowed Stephen to call his mom.
Okay.
And they talked on the phone for a few minutes. I guess nothing important was said during that.
He's like, I'm really tired, Mom.
They just won't let me go. I don't know. I don't know the law because I didn't pay attention. All that money you spent. So, following this, Stephen was questioned by another two guys while Detective Patterson went to the judge to ask for another search warrant for Stephen's apartment, his car, and his body, including DNA, hair, fingernail samples, and fingerprints, and full body photographs, right?
Damn. Mm-hmm.
He's like, I feel suspicious.
Right. We're going to hone in on this guy.
Mm-hmm. His reasoning was the cadaver dogs that had hit inside his apartment, and the medical examiner that was processing the torso said that they had found 6-inch long brown hairs on the front of the torso. And
Were they curly?
Yes. And a mix of brown and blonde hairs in the decomposition fluid that was in the bag.
Oh, gross.
Lauren had blonde hair.
Right.
And like I mentioned, he had long brown curly hair.
He didn't even tie his fucking hair up? Like, I don't think he paid attention at all.
Or a hairnet, something.
Fuck.
Yeah.
A shower cap? Could you imagine being murdered by somebody in a shower cap? Or like a swim cap?
I'd rip that shit off their
Or
head.
a bald cap?
Or any kind of cap, a baseball cap. That'd be the worst.
I mean, just how alarming that would be if you're used to his big, fluffy, curly hair.
Right.
And then it's just his ears.
it's all poofy too because there's a lot in there.
Oh, God. That's awful. Okay, so we find his hair in the decomp.
Mm-hmm. Well, hairs that could be his, right?
Right, sure.
Mm-hmm. So Detective Patterson also mentions that when just looking inside Stephen's car from the outside, it appeared that there were dark stains on both the front and rear seats,
Uh-oh.
possibly consistent with blood.
Okay, first of all, trunk. Hello.
Well, he wasn't allowed to search it without a warrant. So he was like just looking in and he's like, I see suspicious shit. Give me this warrant.
I'm saying as the uneducated lawyer murderer, you know? Like,
Somewhere you can't just look in and see
Right.
fucking body-shaped stains.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could you imagine you're in an apartment complex? How'd you get a body in there? That's insane.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Also, you've had days.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. Like, you don't want to get some peroxide?
Anything?
It
A
turns
new
orange.
car? Drive it off a fucking bridge?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Do you not listen to Eminem?
Honestly. So, also, when police used luminol in Lauren's bathroom, it lit up around the tub drain and spattered on the walls up to 4 feet high.
Holy shit.
So the judge signed the warrant at 1:50 a.m.
Okay.
They were at his house. He's in his jammies, and he's like, yep, that's fucking suspicious
Yeah,
enough
thanks
for
for
me.
waking me up.
Mm-hmm. When Detective Patterson came back to the station with the shiny new warrant, the other guys let him know that while he was gone, Stephen had admitted that back in 2009, like 2 years prior,
Yeah.
he had entered 2 different apartments in the complex, and he had taken a condom from each of those apartments.
Weird.
A weird fucking thing to steal, right?
Okay, and to admit to, and
Yes.
just go to the fucking store. What
All
are you
of
doing
those
in all these
things.
people's apartments, you fucking weirdo?
So that was why they were asking him about him. I guess they found some condoms in there or something, and he's like, I'm a virgin. And they're like, why do you need condoms then? And he's like, I stole them, actually, back in the day, right?
Not even like a just in case.
I don't know.
Would have done. This guy's really dumb.
Mom always told me to be prepared.
Yeah. God damn.
I don't know. But Detective Patterson was like, fucking, that's all we need. He's a thief.
Yeah.
He's a burglar. He arrested him.
Book him.
Yep, exactly. They booked him in jail.
Stealing condoms.
Mm-hmm.
How's he getting in all these apartments? Fucking weirdo.
Yeah. So they read him his Miranda rights and they book him in jail, right?
Yeah.
The torso was obviously identified as being Lauren.
Yeah.
And the crime lab trace unit was able to find similarities in blue fibers found on the shorts that were on Lauren's torso and a gray shirt that was found in Stephen's apartment. They also allegedly found the hacksaw.
He kept the clothes that he killed her in?
And didn't wash them.
That's wild.
All of it is kind of wild.
You're right. You're not wrong.
God
damn.
But for a law student, it's even more like, what were you thinking?
Yeah.
Or what weren't you thinking?
I guess all of it.
So they also allegedly found the hacksaw that was used to dismember Lauren's body.
Oh, no.
But I couldn't find where or how they found it.
Yeah. I think I recall, but I could be mixing this up, so muddying the waters even more, but I think I recall that it was in a maintenance shed.
I don't remember reading about that at all. So maybe you're right, but I don't know.
I don't either. I could be wrong.
For what it is.
Right.
Don't use this as fucking a paper, please.
Yeah,
as site,
evidence.
Source, whatever.
Look up somebody else.
Mm-hmm. So, in a search of Stephen's phone and computers, police found child pornography.
That asshole.
Mm-hmm.
What a fucking creep.
Yeah. Google searches about when trash pickup was.
Oh, you don't know that? When the dumpster comes at your own apartment that you have been living in all through law school? Like,
well,
what?
but also, at an apartment, I remember not caring when it was, because you would just take it out to the dumpster whenever. Like,
yeah, you don't
have
to care, but you could still notice, like, damn, on Wednesdays, we really pile up around here. And then Thursdays, it's all gone. Must be Thursday, trash day.
That's fair.
And I'm going to wait till Wednesday night to throw out my coffee table in the dumpster.
See, but I never cared. I was like, it's full. Throw it on top. Not my problem, you know? So that's not that weird to me. But also, if I was planning some kind of nefarious act, I might have paid more attention.
Right. Instead of a
that.
Google search as a lawyer that you know can easily be traceable.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just wait a week and pay attention every day.
Exactly. The history on your computer. Like, that's not a good idea.
Yeah.
So they found that search for when trash pickup was. They also found...
When was trash pickup? Do we know? How much longer did it
probably
have
the
to wait?
fucking next day.
Oh, damn.
He
Good
was
thing
like,
they
one
got
more
there.
day.
Good thing fucking Lauren's friend called.
Uh-huh. And they found a video that Stephen had taken of Lauren from outside of her apartment.
Creepy.
On the night that she was murdered.
Was she, like, going into her apartment or something and he just videoed her doing her daily shit?
I don't know what the video was, but it was not consensual. Like, she didn't know she was being recorded.
Ew, I hate that.
Yeah. It was determined that she had been murdered on June 26th, which was 4 days before her torso was found.
So would that have been on a Wednesday? Because you said, I think it was Saturday morning.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not good at days like that.
Friday, Thursday, Wednesday. Yeah, I guess if it was Saturday, that would have been Wednesday-ish. So
and
maybe
they're not coming on Sunday,
maybe,
so
right.
It'd be like a Monday. He had
for
more
trash
days.
Pickup?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that would align with your theory that maybe he fabricated that email. Like, he killed her and then tried to create an alibi of, like, she's still alive because she sent that email. And if he's in her house, he has full access to it. And if he went searching with the friends, he'd be the one to be like, let's check her email.
Right. Like, oh, there's her computer.
Yeah.
Had anyone looked at her emails? Maybe she sent one.
Right.
Like that. And to plant the idea that she might have been scared of someone else or that it's a shady apartment or something like that, right?
Right.
Or someone is trying to break in.
I wonder, is that what the email said?
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say, I wonder why you would send that, especially if you're, like, about to move out and you're no longer the chapter president or whatever.
Right. I guess it was to a friend to be like, oh, these people are trying to break into my apartment. I'm scared to stay here, is what she outlined allegedly in this email.
Okay. I don't know why in my head I thought it was, like, to her chapter people.
No. That'd be weird.
Yeah.
But...
Okay, but he sends the email. People are creeping me out. See, exactly, setting the stage.
Mm-hmm. So,
Hoodlums.
The rest of Lauren's remains have never been found.
I was going to ask about that.
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck are they, homie? What was in that cooler by the front door?
Well, I'll get to it later.
Sorry.
But...
You tell it in whatever order you need to.
Okay. So, nevertheless, Stephen was charged with Lauren's murder.
Yeah.
In 2014, he accepted a plea deal to plead guilty to the murder and give his account of what happened.
Yeah, where's her body?
He would receive life in prison instead of the death penalty.
Okay.
And the additional charges of burglary and child porn would be dropped.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. So Stephen said that at about 4:30 a.m. on Sunday, June 26, 2011, he used a master key to enter Lauren's apartment while she slept.
How do you have a fucking master's key?
I don't know. They said that he had a master key, but the friend had used a hidden key to enter the apartment, so I don't know if he just knew where the hidden key was.
Right.
Right?
I think, again, and I could be wrong, so take it with a grain of salt again, but I think he was the maintenance man around that area.
Oh.
So that's why it was found in the maintenance shed, and that's why he had a master key.
Oh.
I could be wrong.
That very well could be. He seems like a guy that would want a maintenance man job.
And that would make sense why his friends then, or her friends then, go with him through the apartment, because he's the maintenance man.
Right.
Like, I need a key to get in.
Right.
And he's like, I got one.
You know, maybe I did not do very thorough research. I do not know.
I could be mixing that up with various other...
I know, right?
Whatevers. And I don't know why I would know that, unless a documentary or something.
Well, there's a very long interview with him. It's like 2 hours or something. But he's the guy you've probably seen. It's viral or whatever. It's like sped up. He doesn't move at all.
Yeah. Yes.
And
yes.
his head moves. Like,
yeah,
he's
like
just
he's
looking at them.
obviously holding himself still.
Oh my God, so still. It's
the entire
freaky
interview. Yeah.
how still he is, especially compared to the detective who is like fucking rocking in his chair and like moving around. I'm like, what did you do? You know,
being all
like,
normal and stuff, and he just doesn't move.
Doesn't move at all. It's so weird.
Right.
So he allegedly used a master key to enter Lauren's apartment while she was sleeping. He was wearing a mask and gloves. Didn't say a hairnet.
We know he wasn't.
And he strangled her with his hands in her bedroom.
Ew.
And then he dismembered her body in her bathroom with a hacksaw.
Gross.
He threw her torso in the trash can outside of the apartment complex.
How?
And he threw the rest in a dumpster on campus, which was then taken out because apparently that's when trash day was.
Is that why there was bloodstains in his car? Like the transporting of the body parts?
So I never got solid confirmation on that, but I'm guessing that that's where those
you don't want to
bloodstains
double
come.
bag it? Like what?
Right.
What?
Yeah.
What? Okay.
He has since fired his defense attorney.
Oh, good.
And filed a malpractice suit against him. He's attempted to
great.
represent himself while arguing for a retrial.
Well, he is a lawyer.
Honestly, all he has to do is pass that bar.
Oh my God, Erin.
Plenty of time to study for it in
here.
prison. Mm-hmm. And he filed habeas corpus petitions, right? To be like, oh,
sure, take it to the top.
Mm-hmm. The judge denied all of it. And as of now, he is still in prison at Hancock State Prison in Georgia and won't be eligible for parole until 2041.
That's fucking wild. Like, they didn't search the dump for her parts. Like, let's go get a cadaver dog out there.
So...
Like, it's her fucking head? Like, I guess if it were a finger or something.
So I feel like that's pretty common in a lot of these that we cover.
We just are like, I got the main part of the body.
I feel like if it makes it to the dump, it is never found. But if it's like in a dumpster or somewhere around,
that because like it's the first layer. It just happened. It's been days. Right? Like, let's take a cadaver dog.
And like we're working over there, so you took Wednesday. That's Wednesdays,
right?
You know.
Right. Also, let's see if this guy's lying or not.
Right.
Like, instead of just relying on his testimony right away, like, we know he's a liar. He just walked you through his fucking apartment like nothing was wrong. Like,
right. How scary.
Yeah.
But do you think that a cadaver dog would hit like everywhere in a dump? Because
is there a difference between like human cadaver versus like chicken?
That's what I'm wondering. Like, yeah, dead animal decomp versus.
I think so. And also, I know that some dumps, I don't know for sure all of them, I have to assume it's kind of protocol for at least the large ones. And if you have a university in your town, I'm guessing it's a large one. But anyway, that they keep track of when and where they're dumping on what days. So like, you know, on Mondays is always on the right, and like there's strips that they go through, and then so you could backtrack for certainly within a week, right?
So I would think that's how it is, but I feel like every case that we've covered like this, if it makes it to the dump, they're just like, I don't know, it's gone forever.
I know, that's kind of wild.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Huh. Maybe that's what I'll search for next week's case is like a
Bodies
dumpster
recovered from the
recovery.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
I don't know.
fucking crazy.
Isn't it crazy? But I highly recommend going and watching the interviews and the videos and stuff because
Right.
this guy is not a good actor, in my not professional
Maybe that's
opinion.
why. I might have seen it on like a documentary on Netflix or something.
Probably.
So
Maybe.
why was the crime scene so wide? Like, why did it hit on the bottom apartment?
I'm guessing it went through the pipes,
Oh,
Like,
goddamn, those are some good dogs.
through her bathroom,
That back
whatever
wall.
sink.
Yeah.
And like the back wall could have been where the pipes were from
Ah.
hers, and then it was in that bottom room's bathroom, which I'm guessing that shit's all connected. Remember living in an apartment and
For
like
sure.
the one above you flooded, and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So question, did he dismembered her and murdered her? The whole crime scene happened in her apartment,
Mm-hmm.
and then everything hitting on his apartment was just like what was left on his body that he came back with.
Yeah, so like his door would have been like him coming back home, right?
Right.
And
Or like the laundry
touching the
room,
door.
I'm guessing, to do your laundry.
yeah, to do his laundry, to clean his whatevers.
Do you want to take a fucking shower first? Like, I have so many questions.
Yeah. I don't have a whole lot of answers.
That's so sad.
It's so sad.
And when they're like graduating college, you're a full blown fucking adult. So like as a parent, you're not
was-
worried anymore.
I think he was 25 at the time.
That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
I remember seeing all those interviews and stuff, and the guy just strikes you as odd. Like
He's
you're
very
uncomfortable with his vibes.
Yeah, like he's definitely
Different.
like the stereotypical Redditor, right? Like
That's
he's
why
an
I'm so
inside
shocked
kid.
he was vice president.
I guess, but
Like,
also
Don't you have to
I
be
think-
likable? Don't you have to win that? I don't know. Like,
I don't know. It might have been a very small group, and it was like 4 of them, and he's like, "I guess I'll do the fucking treasury for you or whatever."
they're like, we love talking about the Constitution,
yeah, but
which
I
is actually great in a lawyer,
right. This is my passion,
Yeah, right.
but I definitely do think that it was a timed thing. Like maybe he had been stalking her, or he had liked her for a long time. He was
Right.
in this group with her.
She's
he
about to
knew her.
move.
She's about to move out. You got to shoot your shot now.
That's crazy.
And then if she denied him, he was like, "Well, I'll
That's probably what happened.
take what I want."
He was like, I have these condoms that I stole. And she was like, who the fuck are you?
2
Get
years
out.
ago.
Get out of my apartment.
Isn't that horrifying?
And then his hands, I don't know.
His hands.
Like he strangled her with his
Yeah.
hands?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like he's not telling the whole truth and I want to know it.
I kind of agree with you.
So, like, let's get the rest of her fucking body. It's too long now, but what the fuck?
Well, yeah.
And as a mom, I'm not okay with my kid's skull and bones just staying
Floating
in a
around.
dumpster. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not okay with it.
well, it won't be in a dumpster. It'll be in a dump.
Well, that's what I meant, in a dump.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree. It's horrific for
It is
her
horrific.
entire family.
Yeah.
And her, obviously. But what the fuck, man?
What the fuck, Steven?
Yeah, Steven.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's
So-
probably why we called that alpaca Steven, because he had crazy hair. You know? You know,
Like
those deep-seated-
subconsciously, yeah.
Anyway, well, Jesus Christ, thanks for that horrific story.
You're welcome.
That I
That,
slightly recall.
that alpaca was an asshole, too.
Just like Steven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
All right. Well, if you guys want to check out pictures pertaining to Erin's case, you should go to our social media. We're on Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok. Our handle is at ISGD Podcast. You can email us at isgdpodcast@gmail.com or snail mail us at
P.O. Box 2764, Spring Valley, California, 91979.
9. Toots. Toot.
Toots
Toodles.
magoots.
Toodles magoodles.
Bye.